Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Neha and I make videos on fashion and lifestyle. So today's video is going to be a travel vlog. So we just arrived at Beijing PK airport. I spent the last week of December and New Year 2020 in Beijing. So here are some tips and tricks if you're planning a trip to Beijing, China. So if you're someone like me who's obsessed with social media, then you need to download a VPN before you head to China. So you wouldn't have direct access. Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp is banned within China, so you can sometimes get messages delivered to you, but you wouldn't be able to respond to it. So VPN would be a great idea to download before getting in there. Also, we took a roaming access or internet passport along with us while we went to China. So that is the one main thing that I would recommend, to have internet access, easy internet access to get on Google or anything. So you need to have a VPN or maybe a roaming connection while heading there. Point number 2 is apps. I have written down because I don't remember everything. One of the things that you need to download before heading there is WeChat. If you're booking in tours, if you're booking anything within to communicate internally, people use WeChat instead of WhatsApp. So that's something that you can use. Also for payments, they connect the banking to WeChat as well. So you can use WeChat to pay most of the places. So one other app that we downloaded before heading to Beijing was Weigo. Weigo is a translation app. Pretty much you hover over a Chinese Mandarin written script and it translates to English. It is a free app, but the free app gives you just a few words or a few sentences in a day. If you want to use the full app, you need to download the paid version of it. We just used the free app, which kind of gives you only a few words, to be very honest, per day though. It keeps renewing every day. So to have access to your metro line or subway line, you need to download an app called Metro Man, which kind of gives you all the routes, maps on the app itself. It helps you, also kind of states the timings the train is going to be around. So Metro Man is definitely an app that you should download before heading to Beijing, China. For internet search, Google search doesn't work that well within China. So what you can use is Baidu or Bing, which is much better than Google search in China. Another app that you can download is Didi, which is a taxi service. If you're using taxis, I think Didi is a good option to go for. But something that you need to keep in mind is there isn't a cash option on the app. When do you guys think it's a great time to travel to China? So I've done Shanghai in summers and I've done Beijing in winters. So my recommendation would be to travel in winters, solely because it's lesser crowd, easier to go around places, great pictures. We did Great Wall of China, so it's lesser crowd around. So that is definitely my recommendation to visit China or Beijing in winter. So China is pretty much cashless. They use WeChat for most of the payments, or some credit cards or debit cards can be used. But what I would recommend you guys to do is either take cash along, because a lot of places your cards may not work. Your home country debit cards or credit cards may not work. Another great option is Revolut. That's a new company that I've come across that has a card which you can transfer as much money that you want to spend within few seconds. You get notifications on your mobile and the payment is super easy. The conversion rates are super good. So that is something that I would recommend. It has not been sponsored, but Revolut is awesome. The subway lines in China are super accessible and are well connected, so you don't really need to use taxis to get anywhere. They are open till 11:30 or 11:45. The Metro app will help you figure out all the dates. what you could do is buy an access card, which is usually 40 to 45 yuan, out of which 20 bucks is a deposit, and then you can utilize the card as much as you want, and you can keep putting cash into it or recharging the card itself. You can get the refund of whatever is remaining at the end of your trip by submitting the card back. We didn't want to get into that process. We just bought tickets as and when we wanted to use the MRT lines or subway lines. Also, before I get into the places that you must visit or see in Beijing, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos that are coming up on Beijing shopping haul and food videos. So we finally got in a cab. Couldn't get on a DD, but we got onto the parking. Got a local taxi, which is a meter taxi. When you come down from the airport parking lot, I think it's B1, they will try to sell you airport taxi, which is going to cost you 1.5 at least. So 1.5 for double the price. So you can, if you wait for 5-10 minutes, you get a local taxi, and it's gonna cost you way lesser than what they quote you inside. So, but it is freezing cold, and you can see my fingers have shrunk. So it is just 5:30 in the evening, but it is pretty dark. So we are in Beijing Street. It's super famous for shopping, and this is super famous for food.
Not anymore.
We were looking forward to come here because there's a lot of, every other blog has spoken about this street being super famous for street food. Unfortunately, it cut shut on December 13th, and we are here on, we got here on December 26th, but unfortunately
snack
that's
market.
Not, yeah, it's a snack market, but yeah, that's a little sad part about it. But the street is buzzing. I think it's because Saturday 26 when we got here, we came here around 8 o'clock in the evening. It was pretty empty. It looks beautiful at night, but yeah, this time looks really packed. There are a lot of malls around here, small shops where you can buy a lot of sweets. If you look over there, if you know chikki, what's the Tamil word for chikki?
Kadle.
Kadle is peanuts. So you get a lot of peanuts-based sweets. There's another very famous sweet called, I don't know what is it called, but basically the strawberries and tiny little apples, they dip it in sugar. So caramelized sugar, it becomes crystal on the outside, and then the fruit is inside. I'm not a big fan of it, so I've not yet tried it. I might try. Would you want to try? Okay, he doesn't want to try, so it's pointless for me to eat by myself, so may not do it. So we are in the train and we are headed to a club. It's a Saturday night, so we thought why not explore Beijing's clubbing scene. So we are heading there. It's around 11:15 in the night. The app online stated that the subway lines close at 11:15, but it looks like it's open till 12 or 12:30. Good time, I feel alive. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and this is how it looks. We woke up pretty late. Last night we went clubbing. It was brilliant. I didn't know Beijing had that amazing clubbing scene. We did club hopping, I would say. We went to 3 places. It was super good. One was really shady, but 2 other places were really good. We are now gonna go grab some lunch and head to Silk Street, where we are gonna shop. Silk Street, which is basically a few steps away from where we are staying, very close to Fairmont Hotel. It is a shopping mall where you get fake stuff. Read actually a lot of videos on YouTube about this market, so super excited to see what's in there. I think you get even tailored stuff as well for a good price. So if you want to make yourself a nice suit, bespoke items, that's a good place to do it as well. So it's 8:15 in the evening and it is freaking cold. Actually, I don't know what the weather is, but the wind is making it worse. Sorry?
Wind just picked up.
Yeah, the wind just picked up today. I'm trying to cover as much as possible. So we are heading to another place for shopping. We took the subway line 1 and came to Zidane. It's apparently another place where you get cheap shopping as well. During the day we did go to Silk Street, but honestly that wasn't that cheap. These are like your first copy fake market, so the pricing is, you know, around 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 odd. It can go up, so you need to bargain. They'll definitely bargain, but if you're somebody who likes copies of branded stuff, then yes, please do go there. But I didn't want to pick up anything. I thought it was too pricey for me. So we are trying Zidane, and then there are a couple of other places that we wanted to try. So let's hope for the best. So cold. It's windy, and some of them are like freaking walking without any, no fucks given. So chill. So we are headed up to the Great Wall of China. We are taking a shuttle bus. It is freezing. At Great Wall of China. It is an amazing experience. It's freezing and the wind is even getting worse. My fingers are frozen, my toes are frozen, but it's just beautiful. So we booked our tickets on Klook.com. How much was the tickets, baby?
72, I think.
$72?
Yeah, I think so.
So we paid $72. So basically they pick you up from the central China, wherever that is. Where did we get on? It's extremely cold and I can't really speak much. But yeah, we took the bus ride to the Great Wall of China. Then you take a shuttle bus up. You gotta either walk 1,000 something steps, 1,500 steps, or take the cable car, which is about 120 yuan per person. Yeah, so we're just doing that. is so surreal. One of the best feelings that I've ever had. It's just soaking in before leaving this place. I'm just mesmerized by this place. The beauty of it is amazing. So we are right in front of Tiananmen Square on the New Year, and it's super crowded because it's a holiday. They had a flag ceremony, I think at around 5 a.m. in the morning. So that's why there's a half of the crowd which is going back from the flag ceremony, and the rest are here in front of Tiananmen Square. It is what, 600 years old? Yeah, it's 600 years old. It's 44 acres. Imagine the size of it. How are you feeling, baby?
Cold.
It's alright. It isn't as cold as Great Wall of China. I think I can tolerate this cold. Yay! Been surviving this cold for a few days now, so this is pretty okay. What it is today? I think it's -3. Could be, but it's okay. Okay, so we are inside a Forbidden City, which is north of Tiananmen Square. I think the whole tour, the walking tour, takes about an hour and a half. Our tour guide is way ahead. So basically, there are no trees inside of the Forbidden City because the emperor, when he sits on his chair or the throne, wanted to see everyone. Also, there are no trees inside Forbidden City. Also, the layers, the stones here are about 9 layers. That also was part of the protection or the security for the Forbidden City. The name Forbidden City was given because it wasn't allowed for the public. This is only for the emperor. It was forbidden for the people to come in. So that's why the Forbidden City. We are in Temple of Heaven. This ice, I think it snowed a couple of days ago, so there are patches of ice everywhere. Temple of Heaven is basically a place of worship, right? Is to pray for the harvest. It represents the sky and earth, but in Qing dynasty, they changed the color and it made only Temple of Heaven.
I mean, it symbolizes only sky now.
Symbolizes only sky. So blue represents the sky, green represents the earth, and yellow the emperor itself.
Yeah.
So we are in Summer Palace. Summer Palace is actually a park which is open to the public. Usually in this lake there's boating that happens, but now the river is frozen, so people are pretty much skating, doing some ice skating around. subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on the next videos that are coming up on Beijing shopping haul and great food in Beijing. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next week.